gone.
Right.
It's amazing how my friends would all of a sudden pop up as soon as my mom would leave the house. Now, I had a mom and a dad growing up, but for some reason, the mom was the person that would put it on your backside when I think the dad was more like the referee. You know, he'd sit there and he wouldn't even stop it when it was happening. But my friends would come by and try to get me to come out the house or let them in. They would do this. They would come up with all kinds of reasons why I should come out and why they should come in. Now this was an attempt at bad, negative influence, but it wasn't working on me because I knew the consequences of going against what my mother said. Now in 1 Chronicles 15th chapter, it says, the 15th chapter, 31st verse, it says, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. And I said my mother instilled good morals in me. Now, my friends did not have the power to influence me to go against my mother. Who is, who gave me positive influence. The old saying is, you can catch more bees with honey than you can with vinegar. Well, what are we saying? Here's what we're saying. You can make more friends by being nice than you can by being rude. What does it take to be a positive influence on somebody? How can you influence people here at your church? Your pastor is the shepherd. Shepherds don't give birth to sheep. You're sheep. You have to go out and, as do like Jesus, compel them to come. But you're sheep. You give birth. But I'm glad you asked me, how can you influence people to come here to your church? Whether you're the groundskeeper, the usher, the deacon, or the pastor, you have to be your absolute best that you can be in every aspect of your performance. You have to do that. You have to do that. More than that, you have to strive to improve as often as possible, as often as you can. The pastor don't just read a scripture and bring his scripture before you. He studied. He studied to show himself worthy. But good works will create positive energy, and I believe that. And people will try to influence, emulate other people that they see that will be doing well. You may not realize it, but people are watching you, especially if you're in leadership position, especially if they think that you are a person of authority in a command position. And whatever you do, it influences somebody. Everybody sitting in this room, from the little kid to the oldest person in this room, has an influence on somebody. And let me tell you, people see you when you don't see them. I go in Walmart alone. Before I get home, my wife has a call. Saw me in Walmart on the cereal aisle. And I'm like, you know, all I was doing was trying to think, do I want the cornflakes tonight or do I want, but people are watching you.
I like it, I like it.
They're watching you. Think about this. Have you ever tried to make someone do something that they really didn't want to do? You have the influence, like I said, but don't badger a person. But you have to. What you have to do is be persistent.